Today's the day. Today is July 2nd, and what's so special about today is that one of my favorite books that I read so far this year, it's a book called Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Absolutely amazing, so good. And what's so nice about me having read it earlier this year is that there's actually a sequel that is coming out today. It dropped today and it's called Reckless. I am so excited to read this and to continue on in the series because the book Powerless was so good, and I'm so excited to continue on to see what's gonna happen, especially because the last book left on a cliffhanger. So anyway, I'll do a quick recap of the book, but we're gonna head over to Target right now because my order is ready to pick up. We're gonna go pick up this book and we're gonna do a full-fledged reading vlog, spoiler, all the things. So let's get to it, come on.
Awesome, thank you. Have a good day. Thanks, you too.
Ah, we got it. You guys, we have it. Reckless by Lauren Roberts. They had a couple of them left still. I went to go check to see if they even had any left, and I couldn't find any until I turned the corner, and they had like 2 remaining. So I'm glad that I ordered it last night so I could pick it up. But there's 383 pages in here, so we've got a big book ahead of us. I'm so excited to read this. Let's do a quick little rundown about what the first book was about so you guys know. So essentially, it's kind of like Hunger Games vibes in a sense. So there's, you know, different cities, different towns, and our main character, her name is Peyton. She is what is called an ordinary. So everybody else has these special powers, like the gift of healing or the gift of, you know, sight, and she is an ordinary, and ordinaries are actually banned. They aren't allowed to like live with everybody else, and so she actually has to learn how to become a elite, I think is what they call them. And she is taught by her father how to be so observant and how to read people so well and read tones of voices that she can be or claim to be a psychic. So that's what she kind of claims herself to be. She ends up going to the purging trials is what they're called, where all of the elite like send one person from like each city or each town or whatever, and they go and they compete against each other and kind of, you know, essentially they kill each other. But she becomes best friends with the king's sons, Kai and Kit, I think are their names. And she and Kai end up kind of falling in love the whole time. He's taking care of her, she's taking care of him. But the whole time as well, she's also part of the resistance of people who are ordinary. And when the time comes at the very end of the first book, she turns on everybody and she kills the king. And she does it because she feels like she has to save these people of ordinaries, because the ordinaries are banished and killed. They don't get to survive. So there's a little resistance of them, and she's doing what she can to help save these people. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited. And I'm gonna read the quick little like rundown about what this book says here on the opening cover. It says, even after surviving the purging trials as an ordinary, Peyton Gray now finds herself fleeing something far deadlier. Conspiring with the resistance and killing the king has made her prey to the prince she was once falling for. After swearing loyalty to his brother, Isla's new king, Kai Azer's first mission as enforcer is to hunt down the woman who killed their father, even if that means pursuing Peyton through the deadly scorches and into the hostile city of Dor beyond. But deep in a city without elites, the balance between hunter and hunted shifts, and the battle between duty and desire can be deadly. Anyway, I am here actually at HomeGoods. I am trying to buy a few things for my new place that I'm going to be moving into soon, and they don't open for another half hour, so I think I'm actually going to spend that half hour reading this. So let's get started on it. Okay, so essentially what's happening so far is that we have picked up like 2 or 3 days after the last book ends, which the last book again ends with Pei killing the king, and now his son, who was her love interest, Kai, he has become what they call the enforcer, and so he's kind of the one that like, he's very forceful. It's his power. He can force things out of everybody, and he is now searching for her, and he has found her house, and she's in the house, and she's hiding in the chimney. And it just said, a voice that follows gravelly says, you heard the enforcer, get a move on. And then in italics it says, the enforcer. So she knows that he's there, and she knows that he is there to kill her. Kill her. This is not good. This is not good. Gosh, I'm so mad. I was really hoping, because the last book, they like, I don't even know if they even kissed in the last book. There was so much tension between the two of them, so much love between the two of them. And now he's like there to kill her because he, you know, she killed his family. But I don't want that to happen. I want them to fall back in love. So we'll see. We'll see. It's kind of sad. I don't know. But I don't think she really likes him either. She's pretty upset. She says, my blood boils to the title, reminding me of everything he's done, every bit of evil he's committed in the shadow of the king. First for his father, and now for his brother. Crazy. Crazy! Oh, poor guy. He still likes her. He still likes her. He kind of submitted it. He doesn't know that she is in the house that she's hiding in, that he is trying to search. And he just admitted that he couldn't do it. He wouldn't be able to kill her. Aw. I'm saying aw, like that's so sad. Like honestly, this is messed up. You shouldn't be killing anybody, but this is just how it is. Just how it is. Alrighty. I am now 77 pages. I'm on chapter 11 of Reckless. I just got home and I'm not sure how I feel so far. Essentially, Kai is just chasing Peyton around trying to actually like get her so that way he can take her back to the king to most likely kill her. Every other chapter it switches point of views, which I like the double point of view, but I wish it wasn't every other chapter. I wish it was just every couple of chapters, because then you feel like you finally get to like a good point in, you know, understanding this character, and then you have to switch. So I don't really love that part of this book. That's what my thoughts are so far. Again, I'm only 77 pages into it, so hopefully the rest of this can change. But what I do love about every like start of the page or start of the chapter is there's these beautiful like designs on the page, which help make, there's like a design here and a design on the bottom, which it's just, you know, it's nothing that you can like tell, but it just kind of adds a little bit of fun character to the book. So anyway, we'll keep on reading and we'll see what we think.
All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see.
He found her. What's gonna happen next chapter? It is 10:19 p.m. and I've had to take a break from filming and reading today because I've just needed to get other stuff done. But we have gotten really far in this book. In fact, we're 180 pages in and we're now on chapter 25. What's happening in this part of the book is that Kai, our prince, he actually was able to catch Peyton and he captured her and was taking her back to his kingdom when she got rescued by the resistance, and they in turn captured Kai and have made him the prisoner. And now they actually both somehow got drugged, Peyton and Kai, taken away from the resistance, and they're waking up in a jail cell to be sold back to the king. So we'll see kind of what happens. So far, like, things are getting a little bit closer between them two. I think they're both starting to realize that they still have really strong feelings for each other, but they still kind of hate each other at the same time. So we'll see what happens. But I'm starting to like it a lot more now. It's so good. Hey friends. When we left off last night, we've actually had a lot of stuff happen between then and now. So exciting news. First off, Lauren Roberts, the one who wrote the series, who's writing the book, announced today on Instagram and Good Morning America and all the things that the third and final book in the trilogy is coming out April of 2025. It's literally like almost a year from now, which really sucks, but it's also very exciting that we have a final like date for the last book to come out. So excited to read that one. It will be called Fearless, and it'll be the last adventure of Peyton and Kai. So I'm really excited to grab that one in a year from now. I'll have to probably reread these so that way I can remember what's going on when I read that book, but I'm super, super excited to be able to read it. So exciting news for that. Second off, we have made it 242 pages into the book. We're now on chapter 34 and we're back to Kai's perspective. So I'm excited to keep reading. This is what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking that they're not going to get back to the kingdom in this book, or maybe they'll end up back in the kingdom and then the book is going to end. So I don't think they're going to be facing Kit or King in this book really at all. So I think what's going to happen, I don't know if this is going to be like real or not, but I think they're going to realize that they have feelings for each other and that they don't want to kill each other and leave each other. And I think that they're going to try to protect each other, which is kind of what's been happening, because they've had plenty of opportunities to like kill each other or to hurt each other and they're not doing it. They're literally trying to save each other. So I think that's what's going to happen. And maybe the king, Kit, is also going to give her mercy and she just doesn't know yet. She's just trying to run away. So I don't know. That's just a theory. I hope that would be what would happen. So we will definitely be finishing this today. I have 120 pages left, I think. So we should be getting it done actually very, very soon. So let's keep reading and see what we think. Whoa. We just found out that Kit and Kai, our two princes, had a sister. That was never brought up before, so that's interesting. Interesting that they bring her up now. Apparently she died when she was 4 years old, but it's interesting. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, since it's just, I don't know. It's sad. It is sad. Okay, let's keep going. No freaking way. Peyton has her father's journal and she's reading it as they're like sitting around the fire trying to keep warm, and she just got to the point where she found out that her mother is not her mother and her father is not her father. She was abandoned on their doorstep and he took her in. That's freaking crazy. Well, that's a twist I was not expecting. Dang it, there's only 80 pages left. Alrighty. Okay, I just hit the absolute cutest line in the book. It's so cute. She's still upset because, you know, she found out that her life was kind of a lie. Her family life was a lie. But she says, "Have I not suffered enough? I'm already nothing, but now I belong to no one." And he says to her, "You cannot be nothing when you are everything to someone else." Stop it. That's so cute. I want to cry. I want to be everything to somebody else. Aww. Alrighty, I have 10 pages left. Peyton and Kai have made it back to the kingdom, but they're in a field before they have to cross a field before they get there, and that field is like a one-day journey, and they just tell each other that they love each other. Stop. And he has to like take her to her doom, and so he tried to break their chain apart because he was like, "You have to just go run, and I will distract the search from you as long as I can, because I can't do this to you." And then all of a sudden these people showed up to arrest her, and they said, "Oh yeah, we spotted you, and so we came to help you." And so now he's pretending, and she knows that he's pretending to be super harsh against her, and they have just come to the king, to Kit, the older brother, and we're gonna see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know she's not gonna die because there's another book, but oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, let's see what we think of the last 10 pages. Let's go. You are to be my bride. What? 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 Wait, why? Why does he want to marry her? Is this his punishment? Hold on. There's an epilogue. Okay, we have to read the epilogue. And it's in Kai's point of view. So Kit, the king, just told Peyton that she has to be his wife. Is that her punishment? Like, I don't understand. Okay. I'll lose her forever while being forced to watch. So many sad quotes. And to think I wasted so much time trying to hate her. To think I won't have enough time to love her. This will be the rest of my life. Forced to love her from a distance, mourn the loss of her each day, but I will. You guys. Oh my gosh. Lauren Roberts, what have you done? What have you done? Crazy. Crazy. Okay. I need a second to think about it. I think I'm gonna give this 4.5 stars, which I think is what I gave the first book as well. I ended up just loving this book. I've had it for just over 24 hours now, and I've read the whole thing. It was really that good to me. Definitely is a little bit more calm in terms of like subject matter than the first book. The first book, there was a lot of killing and a lot of just like things happening because we were learning about the place that they lived, and there was like the purging trials, and this one isn't quite the same. It's definitely a different pace, but I really still liked it, and the ending is insane. I don't know what she's doing to us, but I don't like it because it's mean. I can't believe that. Dang. You know, it's a good book when it leaves you thinking like this. I am in shock. I love it. Thank you, Lauren Roberts, and thank you guys for still being here. If you have made it this far into the video, go ahead and comment down below this like little rose emoji. I feel like it kind of matches the red flowers here, and we can hang out in the comment section and let me know if you have read this series or not. If you haven't read it, I really do think you should read it. I think you would love it, especially if you like fantasy, romance, but it's not really, I don't know, I just think it's so good. So go ahead and read it. I will see you guys all in my next video very, very soon. Bye.